Good morning everyone. So today we are going to do exercise 3.4. As we are doing problem sums, we are going to continue with the same topic. It's question number 2 from your NCERT book of exercise 3.4. Form the pair of linear equations in the following problems and find the solutions using elimination method. So question number 2, first part, it's given if we add 1 to the numerator and subtract 1 from the denominator. So we assume let the numerator of the fraction is x whereas the denominator is y. Then the fraction will become x upon y. Fraction is x upon y. According to question what we have, if we add 1 to the numerator and we subtract 1 from the denominator, then the fraction reduces to 1. You can write it as 1 upon 1, cross multiply, and you can frame a linear equation out of it. It will become x minus 1 equal to minus 2. This is first equation. Then the next is, and it becomes half if we add 1 to the denominator. Denominator only, numerator is not changed, denominator is changed. If we add 1 to the denominator, fraction becomes 1 by 2. By cross multiplication, you will be getting 2x equal to y plus 1 and 2x minus y will become 1. These two equations you have got. After solving these two equations by elimination method, as it is mentioned over here, you can solve for the values of x and y. After getting, suppose you have got value of x as 2 and value of y as 5, suppose you have to write it in the form of fraction, that is 2 upon 5. That is going to be the solution for this problem sum. Now going to do second part. 5 years ago, Noori was thrice as old as Sonu. So in question we are talking about two people. One is Noori and one is Sonu, right? So you will assume that let Noori's age x years and Sonu's age is y years. According to question what we have, 5 years ago. 5 years ago Noori's age will be x minus 5 and the other person Sonu's age will be y minus 5. 5 years ago Noori was 3 times. So I have told you earlier also, Noori 3 times means you are going to multiply Sonu's age with 3 because we are going to make both the sides equal. X minus 5 equal to 3y minus 15. Then x minus 3y will become 5 minus 15, that is minus 10. This is first part. Second equation, 10 years later. 10 years later, x plus 10 and y plus 10. Noori will be twice. Again, Noori's age is twice. So we are going to multiply the other's age with 2 and then going to solve both of these equations by elimination method to get the age of Noori and Sonu. So these are the two questions we have done. Question number 3 now, third part of this question. The sum of the digits of two-digit number is 9. Children, I am just giving you an example. Suppose I write 45. It's a two-digit number. One digit at ones place and one digit is at tens place. I can write this number as 4 into 10 plus 5 into 1. Tens place with 10 and ones place with y. So what we are supposed to do is when we are doing sums with two-digit numbers, one digit at ones place digit is x and tens place digit is y. Then how will you get the number? Number is ones place you multiply with 1 and tens place you multiply with 10 and add. So my number will become x plus 10 1, right? And if I am going to add the digits, then I will be taking x plus y only. So keeping this thing in mind, I start with the question. The sum of the two digits of a two-digit number is 9. Ones place, tens place we have assumed. So according to question, the sum of the digits is 9. This is first equation. Also 9 times the number. 9 times the number. Now number is x plus 10y. Right? 9 times the number is twice the number obtained by reversing the order. Order means now ones place will become tens and tens will become ones. Like we had number 45 earlier. Now the number will become 54. Ones place will become tens and tens will become ones. So here same way you will get, at place of x you will take y, at place of y you will take x. So one equation you will get from here, you will get the value of x in terms of y. That value you can substitute, or with elimination method by taking these two equations you can solve this question. After solving you will get the value of x and y, and if it's you are being asked to find the number, that will be x plus 10y. Now fourth part. Meena went to a bank to withdraw rupees 22,000. She asked the cashier to give her denomination of rupees 50 and rupees 100. Meena got 25 notes in all. Find how many notes of 50 and 100 she received. So now you have to find out the number of notes of 50 rupees and 100 rupees. So you assume, let the number of 50 rupee notes are x and number of 100 rupee notes are y. And according to question what we have, the total number of notes is 25. Isn't it? It's given in question that you are having 25 notes in all. Meena, she got 25 notes in all. Now amount. If you have one note of 50 rupees, or if you have two notes of 50 rupees, it means you have 100 rupees, right? So it means you will multiply 50 rupee notes, number of 50 rupee notes with 50 rupees and number of 100 rupee notes with 100 rupees. This will give you the amount. 100 rupee notes amount plus 50 rupee notes amount. And in question it is given this amount is 2000. Right? With denominations you are multiplying how many number of notes are there. Adding them and you are getting this 2000. You can take 50 common. It will reduce the equation to a small equation. You can multiply, then cancel it. Now two equations you have. One is x plus y 25. The other one is x plus 2y is 40. After solving you can get the value of x and y from here. Now the last question, that is regarding a lending library. A lending library has a fixed charge for first 3 days and additional charge for each day thereafter. If you have borrowed a book from a library for 4 days, for 3 days you have to pay a fixed charge and rest of the 1 day you have to pay extra amount. So what will you do? You will again assume, let the fixed charge is x, that is for 3 days. Fixed charge for 3 days is x and additional charge is rupees y. Right? Sarita paid rupees 27 for a book kept for 7 days. 7 days means for first 3 days it is x rupees, and how many days are remaining? Out of 7 days, 3 days already charged, 4 days are left. Have you got it? Total 7 days, out of which 3 days x amount was there, fixed charge, and remaining 4 days he has to pay more money for those 4 days, additional charge, and same way she has to pay rupees 27 in all. Then Susie paid rupees 21 for the book she kept for 5 days. So x for 3 days, and out of 5 days, if 3 days are there, now 2 days are left. X plus 2y is 21. So she has to pay 21 rupees. And you have to find the fixed charge and charge for each extra day. This is charge for each extra day. You will be getting, after solving this, you will be getting the value of x and y. So this finishes your exercise 3.4. We will be doing exercise 3.5 in the next lecture. Thank you.